Welcome back to the channel, the place where we give you reviews, news and previews in real time. I'm Owen Garner.
And I'm Luke Carr.
And today, our review, I've seen it, I don't think you have.
No.
Eyes of Wakanda.
Yeah.
The new animated series from Ryan Coogler. I bet he is thrilled that his name is slapped on all of these projects.
It's from the mind of the financier of the film. That's
Yeah.
the guy, yeah.
It would be like putting Brad Pitt's name on everything that he finances.
I mean, Jordan Peele gets it all the time. The amount of things. Like, there was one today. It was called Him or His or something.
All the horror films. So yeah, the show, it's an animated kind of anthology. It's weirdly similar to Predator: Killer of Killers, both in content and style. It's fine. It looks good.
Yeah.
The story is okay, but serves to unwrite its own importance.
Good. I love that.
So it's sort of like you finish watching it, you're like, oh, okay, so they've made it so that nothing matters.
Oh, okay.
Like their mission was to make it so that nothing mattered.
Good.
So, you kind of get to the end of that. I'm not upset that I watched it, but I will never watch it ever again. And with Marvel, there is a lot of rewatch kind of value that you get out of these things. I'm currently, because I'm on a bit of a Marvel kick, after there's been a fair amount of content in varying degrees of quality, I'm like, do you know what? I will go back to the beginning. And I've been doing all the movies and the Defenders saga, and it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
But this won't be in that rewatch.
No.
Its placement would have been just before the first Black Panther movie.
Oh, is it a?
So it's a kind of prequel to that, really.
Except it.
Except it kind of undoes itself. And so what it means is that would be your first full introduction to Wakanda. And you would prefer it to be just live action, really. Or at least I would. Also, just something coming out now that is so set in the past.
Yeah.
So with Black Widow, that was really set in the past, it was like, oh my gosh, that's like Civil War era. Like, what's going on? And then bang up to date post-credit scene.
Yeah.
So I was expecting this to be... So it has a historical setting.
Yeah.
I was expecting that to happen. And then it's to get a little tag with, the new Black Panther. Letitia Wright's voicing the character. It's like her likeness. And it would be her there, looking through some history books or something. And being like, we now, looking back at this, we have a new mission. But there wasn't that. No. It was just like, oh, cool, now the first Black Panther movie can happen.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, it did happen, I watched it.
So not particularly worth the watch unless you kind of have nothing to do.
Like, I'm not recommending it to you.
No.
Because there's other Marvel shows and projects that you haven't watched that I strongly recommend.
Right. Like if you were in the bath and it came on autoplay and you didn't want to get out of the bath to turn it off, would you stay in the bath or would you just...
How long ago did you get into the bath?
5 minutes.
Ooh, I think 10 minutes I would have said, do you know what, just let it roll. But 5 minutes, you've only just been in, you've only just settled. Like you're not in for the count.
It over, right?
But much the same if it was like 50 minutes into a bath, I'd be like, get out of the bath.
Yeah.
Like it's time to just get out.
Yeah.
Just get out. But 5 minutes, it's a not watch.
Good.
5 minutes into any activity.
Yeah. That's going to be our new scale, by the way, of at-home entertainment, is at what point would you get out of the bath to turn it off?
Yeah. This might not stay in, so this scale will be really confusing. So, our first bit of news, well, it was originally going to be, the sneak peek that we got of SpiderMan's suit, the new suit for Brand New Day. Well, new-ish. Yeah. We saw it at the end of No Way Home, but it's been updated a little bit, but we knew what it was going to look like. But in the interim, they've been filming in Glasgow, and so has everyone else, by the seams of it. There is a lot of behind-the-scenes footage already.
Yeah.
And some lovely stuff of, Tom Holland interacting with young fans and stuff like that. So it's sweet. But it looks great.
No, fantastic photos. From a Peter Parker. I don't know how he's getting such great access to this.
Yeah. How does this guy get all these photos? I don't know. They come in the post.
Exactly. The Glasgow Post.
Yes.
It's it looks... It's Spider-Man.
Yeah. Did you see the web slinging kind of footage?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it looks like it's an actual person there.
Yeah.
Or at least a...
And I think a few instances it is Tom. Because he does a fair amount of his stunts and stuff like... Because that's his background, you know, he's a kind of dancer, gymnast. Some of the like flips and stuff that Spider-Man does is like there's no wire work, or you know, there's maybe a trampoline or something like that.
Yeah.
But he's just doing it. And actually, interestingly, so John Bernthal, who's also going to be in the film as the Punisher, there's a couple of behind the scenes things of him. He gave Tom Holland the sort of bit of advice to do a flip in his audition for Spider-Man.
How were they connected?
They'd already been in a film together. Michael Mando is coming back as Scorpion, finally. So that's fun. I think they might be doing a sort of Fantastic Four thing where we see a kind of opening reel of here's them fighting some villains. So there might be a bit of a rogues gallery of like a cold open that might last like 10 minutes.
Everyone's going to be very upset when he kills the Hulk in that cold open.
Well, that's the thing. I think for them to make way for Hulk and Punisher to be in the movie proper, they probably just need to be his adversaries.
Yeah.
Basically, just an out of control Hulk and a Punisher that he has to be like, I don't agree with your methods, but I need your help. That kind of traditional.
I agree with your ends, but not your means.
Yeah, you're too mean.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian and Grogu, the Star Wars movie from Jon Favreau, has been filmed for IMAX, which is exciting. It'll be a big one to see on the screen. Yeah. They've also built a to-scale AT-AT walker.
Just for fun.
Just for, you know, sort of nefarious means. No, so for filming purposes. But to scale, that's massive. It's massive.
That's a building.
I don't know if the scale that they're going with is 1-to-1 because it, as you say...
Oh yeah, like to scale. Like
to what scale?
Yeah. There's a bit one to climb up. Like,
it's a climbing scale.
To scale.
To scale.
Yeah.
It's a little climbing frame. So they've said that, and I'm like, oh wow, that sounds cool. But just what is exciting about this thing is the things that I'm hearing coming out of the kind of filming techniques and processes. You know, they're bringing in... people like Phil Tippett, the legendary stop motion effects guy. And so, you know, a lot of the processes that are going into this film are quite exciting for me. So I'm really excited to see that in the cinema. Another trip to the cinema for Star Wars is to see Star Wars Starfighter. What a great title.
Oh, no. I mean, we can't get our hopes too high for any of these Star Wars films to come out because so far none of them have.
Also, Matt Smith has been cast in Star Wars Starfighter. We can't get too excited about that because he has previously been cast in a Star Wars film and then that hasn't materialised.
I mean, like, at the time, I was very excited to see a Matt Sith. But it just didn't even... What was he supposed to be? Was he
was going to be a young Palpatine.
Oh, it was a young Palpatine?
Yeah.
I'm excited. Like, the director is a blockbuster director. Who is... that's good. Ryan Gosling is just entertaining and stuff.
Yeah.
And then Matt Smith.
And Mia Goth as well.
Yes, yeah. There are... The 4 pieces I have...
Yes.
Are good pieces.
The Avatar Fire and Ash trailer... We just watched it together because we had slightly forgotten it. It's a bit of a nothing-y trailer, which I like.
Yeah, I mean...
It's not told me anything about the movie, and I will go and see it. It looks really cool.
I didn't need a trailer for... This is like when it's an advert for McDonald's or something, and you're like, I knew that existed.
Yeah.
It's that sort of...
Just make the burger look tasty and remind me that it exists.
Like, I got so little out of the trailer. Like, it sounds almost harsh to say this, but it does feel like you could have made it with AI just because it was the exact, like, this is exactly what you'd expect an Avatar thing to do.
Like they just told an AI, here's the movie, cut together a trailer that doesn't give anything away, but gives a general sense.
Oh, I just mean it was the Avatar music without really building. It was just bits of blue people and very, like, sort of... Feel your heart and
which is very
the trees they move me or whatever. It was just sort of like stuff, which is fine. Like we're all gonna see it.
And they're very melodramatic movies, you kind of know the tone. You know there's a new villain, but they'll overcome it in this way or that way, and it will be cool.
It's the first time I consider it 3, but it's the first time like the villain is a Na'vi. So that's something.
Yeah, no, I like that. That's a fun kind of change. the ending of Predator Killer of Killers was extended. I don't know if you've seen this.
I did, yeah.
So to include Danny Glover as Mike Harrigan and Arnold Schwarzenegger as Dutch. So yeah, which is so exciting. So they've been included. So this kind of again gives credence to this idea that there's going to be a kind of big team up movie, some kind of event, some kind of.
And do you think it will be live action, or do you think it'll be animated?
Well, I think that one of the things that an animated film would give them is, so they've obviously shown them as like them contemporary to their films, and it makes it so that you can just do it as contemporary to their films.
Yeah.
If they give it a budget, if they give it an R rating, which they did to Killer of Killers, and if they put those names on it, I think people would go and see the animated movie. Peaky Blinders writer Stephen Knight is going to be penning Denis Villeneuve's Bond film. Very exciting. He's a great writer.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
So this is good. They'll get there eventually.
And he does really good kind of, I was going to say plotty, but like a kind of plot where somebody is plotting. Yeah. Somebody has a plan, and it all comes together. And so you kind of want the villain to have a big plan and it all to come together and all this. And it's like, oh my gosh, how is Bond going to unravel this? So that's... He's just gonna. There's gonna be a loose thread, and he's just gonna pull it like a woolly jumper.
He's gonna have a gadget that is so helpful for this one scenario.
Yes,
and no other gadget.
Yeah, but no, I think Stephen Knight writes really good. So also that gives a sense of the tone as well. You kind of look at Stephen Knight's body of work.
Just look at his body.
What a piece of work.
I only really know from Peaky Blinders and
This Town.
So I know he's made This Town, and is it SAS
Rogue Heroes, which was great as well.
I've not seen those, and there are a couple of films that I've seen of his.
Locke,
that was it. Yeah,
he wrote Locke.
So yeah, it's good stuff.
Our first looks at Brad Pitt as Cliff Booth in the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel. Yeah. It's by David Fincher.
It's a weird one.
Directing.
Right? Yeah, it's like...
and it's a follow-up of the Brad Pitt character.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. It was announced on April Fool's Day.
Yeah,
that this was happening. But it's obviously Quentin Tarantino was going to do this as his final film. He's clearly got way in his own head and has written like 17 scripts for his final film and has just gone like, no, it's not. And it's not poetic enough.
And then he's probably shopping them, and people are like, cool, I'll make that.
Well, like that's what it's because he was going to make The Movie Critic, which might actually have been where this started from, at least because I imagine he's doing one where it's like 12 different characters. Anyway, he's not doing The Movie Critic anymore, but Brad Pitt obviously was like gonna be in this movie.
Yeah,
and then he's now producing it.
Right.
They got David Fincher because it's going to Netflix, and David Fincher can only direct for Netflix.
So the other thing that we got our first look at, well, just a couple of like behind the scenes things. The Devil Wears Prada 2.
I've seen like 500 pictures of The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yeah.
I think they're using the filming as press for the movie.
Like, yeah, basically. Yeah. So like the most recent one that I saw was some pictures of Cillian Murphy. I've seen ones of Meryl Streep and I've seen Anne Hathaway, but yeah, like it's also they're kind of using it seemingly as like casting announcements.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh yeah, Cillian's in it.
It's like an open set.
Yeah.
It's like a play.
Yeah.
So I mean, good stuff. I don't know when it's coming out, but I mean,
no, probably in a year's time.
Like if they hit the tone, it doesn't even have to be good, you know.
Yeah,
it's one of those sorts of films. Like there's so much goodwill of nostalgia going into it.
Yeah,
they just need to make everyone feel like they did when they watched it the first time. So yeah, it'll be fun. There's a great couple of photos of Stanley Tucci, I think, from like a really far distance away from having dinner or whatever, just sort of looking so gormless. There.
So, previews. Couple of things coming up. Wednesday season 2, the first kind of batch of episodes of that are dropping today as we record.
Oh my God.
So I'm hoping to watch them this weekend. So hopefully at the same time that this comes up. So hopefully I'll be able to give a bit of a review for those. So they're coming to Netflix. Then in the cinema, a couple of stuff.
Freakier Friday.
Freakier Friday.
Yeah.
The long-awaited?
I mean, it's not shortly awaited.
But the sort of surprise sequel.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone was asking for it, but I do think that people are excited for it. I am. Like, I like the original, and I like, the actors in it. I watched a terrible Lindsay Lohan movie recently, the Christmas one, but it was fun. And so I think that this film will be campy enough that it will be fun.
A similar type of film. There's Weapons.
Yes,
that's coming up very soon.
I've seen the trailer for that. It's very scary. I won't be watching that in cinemas.
No, the reviews came out. I think today were pretty good. The ones I saw. I mean, it's one of those set at 90 to 100% Rotten Tomatoes, which for a horror film is pretty good.
Yeah. A more specific audience, though.
Yeah.
So there's more goodwill amongst horror fans for a good horror film.
I've been so beaten down.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it's another artsy horror film that I'll watch the trailer for and go like, oh, I'm so glad we're getting these films, and then I won't watch it.
Yeah.
Because I'm too scared.
Yeah. A film that we will go and see though, Nobody 2.
Yeah.
Loved the original. I'm happy that this is getting a sequel. Trailers and bits that I've seen look great. Looks really fun. So I'm excited to go see that in the cinema. Okay, well, that's all we've got time for. Thank you for watching. But the best way to keep track of everything that we're doing here on the channel is to like this video and to subscribe to the channel. But until next time, I've been Owen Garner.
And I've been Luke Carr.
Thanks for watching, and goodbye.